Welcome to the 2022 Tire Rack One Lap of America, presented by Grassroots Motorsport Magazine, and with coverage this year brought to you by Hooked on Driving as well as Grid Life. So we are here for the start of the 2022 Tire Rack One Lap of America. It's just before the drivers' meeting, which we're going to take you to in a little bit. But first, we figured we'd want to walk you around the parking lot here, where everybody's finishing up their tech and registration. That means getting all the stickers on the cars, making sure they have all their safety equipment, making sure everything's there, and that they're ready to have a good week, a fun week, and most importantly, a safe week. So, Ryan, of course, behind the camera. Let's go take a look at everything. I didn't beat the cars.
Well, I'm working on that.
All right. So this year we have a pretty diverse field. We've got stuff like the car that I'll be in this week, the Shelby GT500. You'll hear about that as the week goes on. You can check out our coverage throughout the week. But then we've got everything down to some FRSs, S2000s, Camaros. We've got Ferraris. We've got McLarens. So a whole smattering of different vehicles this year. We've got Volkswagens, of course, from Nothing Leaves Stock. That car right there, the Mark I, which was put together by Escher. This is right there along with Old Man Steve. That car was built in 8 months. From ground up and ready to go. We've got the old Cannonball Audi here with Josh Pashas, Bill Chow, and Ed Boley, and you may recognize that name from VinWiki. That car, of course, having run across the country at least once at a nice leisurely pace. Sticker placement. Some are more careful than others. You see some that are measured out wonderfully and some that are done more of the Jackson Pollock style. So Fred, of course, having a great time in this Cadillac Blackhawk. Should be an interesting time.
I can't say anything.
We've got the Toyota Gentleman, which is the first and only time they're going to be called that this week. We've got a Sienna, which is pretty comfortable. I'm a little jealous. And then we've got some of the crazier stuff that we know is going to go around the track, at least sound good doing so. We've got the ZL1 here. We've got one of the penultimate Vipers. We've got, what is that? It's one of those Italian cars, right?
Yeah.
So this is a, what, 812 super fast?
I believe it is.
So let's see if it's super fast and if it's super reliable, because that's really what it's going to take to get through the week. Obviously, it looks like these are the Garmin gentlemen here. So yeah, this is a Feliwi 812 super fast, and it's full use. That's nice. I like it. It's a pretty car. Then we've got Andy. Andy here in the McLaren. Cleaning his mirrors. Make sure it goes fast.
He's gonna have his toothbrush out in a little while and
Detailing everything.
detailing the wheels.
Andy, of course, covering this for GRM, and all the lovely tires that you see here, he's got it testing for a majority of them, if not all of them, at some point in time. Indeed. So it'll be fun to watch him throughout the week. Talking about service with our title sponsor, we've got Tire Rack, so they've got their mobile install, which is great because in years past we have to make a lot of reservations at Tire Rack. It would be quite some time as things get done, and it'll take a while. But this is great. They can come out here, get it done, and everybody can get on their way. We've got last year's winner, Tom O'Gorman and Steve Loudon right there. They're getting their car prepped, putting some yellow tints on the headlights for some reason. I guess rally, right? We've got a bunch of Volkswagens here that are badged as Porsches. I don't know, I see Beetle. I'm not sure. Well, and there's a larger-ish Beetle. So it's all in the same family. Good fun. Fast cars, Scott Kors, last car here. Should be a good time. They'll get around pretty good, especially in the wet. You know, with the bigger one. As you can see, a smattering of different vehicles here. Quite a few Porsches this year, actually.
Yes.
All
And we've not gotten to all of them yet.
Right, we have it. There's another
Turbo
there.
S.
Turbo S. That's a $5 Porsche. That's a quick Porsche. We got another Supra. We got the Michelin team here. Here's the Cadillacs. They've changed the game a bit. GT3 RS. Another Supra. Porsche. A lot of people. There you go.
It looks like that Porsche is the preferred brand of weapon this week.
It does. It certainly looks like they're out in force.
But it was still a fun car to
Toyota helping out. There's another Toyota in there. Looks like another
FRS.
RS.
Yeah.
Got a Charger. Looks like a Hellcat. Wide body. Pretty looking car. Memories of Mike Musto. Red Eye. There you go. Running on those Goodyear Eagles. That'll be a question this week too. Which tires are really going to hold up, because we're supposed to have some really nice days, but at the beginning it's also supposed to be a bit rainy. So what tires are going to work really well?
That's the same gear as mine.
It's a really neat Volkswagen Beetle there.
Yeah, the one that got.
That's a super
It's a
fast.
Super Beetle.
Yeah.
It's a turbo Beetle. And we've got and it's interesting because years past we've had lots of GTRs. We used to have 8 GTRs, 6 GTRs, and now we've got 1. We've got the lone GTR left, and then Big Bob. He'll be here when he gets here
Eventually.
eventually. But yeah, so there's Big Chris's car. It's here.
Yep, sure is.
His truck. See it there. We'll go and take a look at it.
He is still somewhere between here and
And there.
DFW.
Yes, he'll be getting here eventually. But yeah, recognize the truck. Trailer with looks like a spare exhaust.
Yep.
Maybe. Yeah, this is it. Pretty cool car. Oh, trying to get the splitter on.
Yeah, we got the splitter from IKEA.
Yes, it's a Spluternik. Spluternik from IKEA.
Hopefully all the parts came.
That'll be good because Allen wrenches are hard to come by. Oh, there's Rob Bowen and sister car of mine.
And look, kids, it's Rossini Mini. And then
Corvette.
the Corvette.
Chris Porter, everybody.
And his brother Herman.
That's some of the cars. It's a pretty good sampling. We're going to start heading back inside so we can gear up for the drivers meeting, which starts in 10 minutes. We'll be live streaming that. But yeah, this is kicking off the event. So this week we'll be at a bunch of different tracks. We're going to be live streaming every day. Brian, Cameron, and Mark, part of our crew this year. Billy and I will be wheeling the GT500, and it should be a great time. Billy will join us in a couple days. We'll be able to